Now, I invite Mr. Priyadarshi Sadangi, AI Techno Functional Expert, Bhubaneswar, to deliver his address. He is known for his expertise in integrating advanced artificial intelligence solutions with practical business and operational needs.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, and the audience. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to say about data privacy in the digital domain. So, what is data? It's a small question I'll be asking to the audience. What is data? Had anyone taken any photograph earlier in the digital era when the digital camera was coming up? We used to get the photograph in a very less resolution. Then slowly we started increasing the resolution. We had seen in movies increasing the resolution, and the clarity goes up, goes up, goes up. The more the data we do have, the more we will be getting the clarity. So in this digital world, data is a fuel, or we can say oil, to take decision fast with an accurate outcome. Now coming to say as a businessman, or coming to say as a decision maker, privacy. I'll come to the privacy, but now at first I need to tell what is data and what. I hope everyone has heard about the Operation Sindoor. I don't find anyone who had not heard about Operation Sindoor. And the Air Force had given a statement how we came to know in airbase Noor Jahan. I don't remember. It's an airbase where the Pakistan was hiding their planes. Noor Khan. So what they said, we found out there is a gap of 5 foot by 5 foot, and in between it, we entered our BrahMos missile. It is the data they got from the satellite, using satellite or whatever the tools. They took a decision, and it was very fast and very accurate. Thus the outcome is that Pakistan came down to a halt. Okay, we want to compromise. This is the power of data in today's world. Without it, it is really impossible. Now coming down to the privacy part, why we are talking about or discussing about data privacy in nowadays. Everyone is using Facebook, WhatsApp. Some minutes back, Akshay sir, our OPS sir, he had said about how to maintain or how to secure ourselves. But had anyone seen while creating an account in Gmail or creating an account in WhatsApp, Facebook, they will ask 10 number of things. Your location, your messages, even if you are installing a small application, it will ask 10 number of checklists. You don't tick on one of the checklist, it will not allow you to install the application. What they were expecting from us, our data, they are collecting our data without informing us or forcing us, bhai ye data de do, app use karo, nahi to nahi. Though only they will be using only 1% or 5% of the data what they are collecting from us. Second, are the unauthorized data sharing. What is unauthorized data sharing? I hope everyone is getting calls in daily basis from telecallers. Sir, ye le lo, sir, wo credit card le lo, sir, ye le lo. So how they are getting your data? Had you given any time? No. Then someone else who had taken your data and they had validated that yes, he or she or he is that person with this PAN card number, with this Aadhaar card number, and the person's age group is this, and he or she is doing this work, and he have this income capability, who have the capability to use your product. Correct? So this much is data had been shared from one source to the another source without taking your permission. Third is the security issues. Sometimes we are installing some applications like what said, hacking of WhatsApp. We installed the APK, we didn't know what had happened, someone stole our data. Fourth is the new tech. New tech, what is the new tech? I just said an example of Operation Sindoor. Pakistan would have never thought कि यार 5 फुट by 5 फुट एक गैप मिलेगा, उसमें से इंडिया आके ब्रह्मोस का मिसाइल घुसा देगा. They had never thought about it. This is the use of new tech. You can say about image processing, you can say about AI, you can say about data analytics, you can say about satellite imagery, or you can say about predictive mechanisms. You name the technologies, but yes, there are technologies which are used to take a decision, new tech. And the last is the lack of individual control. Sometimes we are being made not to take the conscious decision. अरे ठीक है चलो यार नेक्स्ट सॉफ्टवेयर इंस्टॉल हो गया. अरे ये मिल रहा है नहीं हो रहा है, ये नहीं हो रहा है, वी आर बीइंग फोर्स, 3 बार ट्राई किया नहीं हो रहा है, चलो चौथा बार क्लिक ही कर दो यार, ले लेते हैं और सोचेंगे नहीं. Someone is asking multiple times, sir आपका ऐसा हो रहा है, सर आपका वैसा हो रहा है, you get irritated, you are being forced, so you lose your control and you share your data, and I do whatever I want to do. I use your WhatsApp, I use your bank accounts, I can draw money, I can clone your phone and use your phone against you. See, I'm trying to tell the real case examples which we are seeing. I'll be sharing some real case examples after saying about these things. So, how the things we can control. So, what are the principles? There are certain principles. Like ma'am was saying, there are certain policies or principles. Policies will be coming, but beforehand we will be going with the principles. Then only there will be some policies will be coming, and after it there will be some legal actions can be taken. In the last session, our OPS sir was saying, Akshay sir was saying, there are certain laws and we have no idea how the law came to the effect. Some person had been harassed or he or she had faced the problem. So there had been some issues which had been raised and some policies had been created. But prior to it, if there is no policies, what we can do? We have to follow certain principles. First, we need to check where we are giving the consent, when and where. If we do require, suppose मुझे एक camera app install करना है, but that app should not be asking for my SMSs, should not be asking to read my emails, should not be taking my financial informations, should not be taking where or my personal informations. It's maximum it should be taking the GPS locations and the shutter speed. That's it. More information. When I am giving this much of consent, it should be preserved. I should not be giving the consents, more consents. Minimal data uses. The minimalistic I will be giving, the safe I will be. The more I will be giving, the more unsafe I will be. There is a real case scenario where we had observed, the more the data the persons are giving, the more the predictive analysis we are able to do. The more the predictive analysis we are able to do, the more the distance we can take it on. Most of the e-commerce companies, the Amazon, you can see, you have done a search of a specific item. They will track it out. Okay, the person should be male, the person should be of age group this, the person should be requiring this product. So, this is the persona that had been created and we will be selling the XYZ amount, XYZ product to those persons. This is the power of data and this is the power. The more the data you start sharing, the more they will be able to predict your next step and the more they will be working on you. There had been one cases, sometime now also we used to say, Facebook और Google आपका बारे में जितना जानते हैं, आपको खुद को भी उतना पता नहीं होगा. And we had seen these cases. So these things are going. And the other principle which will be going for the accountability. Many of the places we are sharing our data not knowing who are the persons are collecting it. We know there is an accountability, there is certain things which will be safeguarding us. Yes, we will be going for right to access and the security. Many of the times we are trusting on some products, softwares or the processes where the security auditing had not been done properly. What happens? Our data gets breached and no one is responsible for it. There is no accountability mechanism had yet been coming up. Slowly these things are coming up. The more the accountability will be happening, the more security will be having, the more the right to access and the limitations will be having with us. So I was saying about the data, I was saying about the privacy, and I was saying about the principality of the process which we will be following up. Now coming to the things, if we are not following these things, there will be certain things which will be happening. Identity theft. Again, the cases are coming up. WhatsApp. I stole your WhatsApp, so I'll be using your WhatsApp. Your friends will be thinking, this is his WhatsApp. Then I'll be asking, अरे मुझे 500 रुपए दे दो, मुझे 1000 रुपए दे दो. Even in the Facebook and LinkedIn, these things had happened. I think 40-50% guys had already faced these things. Someone will be sending message, my WhatsApp is being hacked. Please don't give the money to the person who is asking. These things are happening. And if I am getting more data, if I am getting more data and I will be knowing about privacy, without knowing, someone will be using your PAN card, your details, and your CIBIL will get low. And in the prime time or when you will be asking for a loan, no one will be giving you the loans because someone had done the inquiry or someone had used your CIBIL or your PAN card. Sometime it had happened that someone had taken loans without intimating. So there will be losses in the financial part. Emotional and psychological harms. I had stolen your WhatsApp and I'll be putting some absurd or nude images which will be creating a problem for your in the societal aspect. So it will be creating emotional and psychological problems. Discrimination. There is a term called discrimination. Sometimes what you are doing in the examination, we used to remove the person's name and ID and we just give a secret code because we don't want to discriminate. Suppose I have too much of data about you, I can differentiate what you are doing and I can and the judging that or the judging that I'll be taking on you will be discriminated. And yes, these things have happened multiple times. Some and other things that the consequence that we will be facing is the loss of autonomy. Once the data is being breached, people will start trusting you. You can't say, okay, boss, we can do this, we can do that. No, people will not trust you. So there are certain things which had been done, these things in accord to it. Like sir was saying, if an organization is failing, not able to secure, suppose I am giving my data to an organization and the organization's responsibility is to secure my data. If the organization is not able to secure that data, they will be penalized for it. And the penalty are too hefty. Societal consequences. 3-4 years back, if WhatsApp is being hacked and someone is sharing wrong pictures, we used to say, "Arey, yaar, banda bahut ganda hai." Now we knew it. So when someone is saying, "My WhatsApp is hacked," we know that this person is not responsible for the misconduct that is going to happen in next 1 or 2 days. So we are able to handle it. At least in the societal part, we are able to address it. People are understanding. Again, there are certain penal codes or legal aspects which have been created. There are certain penalty clauses which have been come up. If someone is doing, like I was saying, if you are creating fake profiles, means you are intimidating someone and you are creating these things to harass someone. So there are certain penalty clauses which the government law had created, and these are the things which had been done. So people should not be doing or stealing our data. And last but not least, in today's world, in this digital world, if you want to hide yourself, आपका digital presence होना नहीं चाहिए. So what are the things you should do? Anyone can answer it. Try it. Yes? No sir. फोन छोड़ दो, क्रेडिट कार्ड छोड़ दो, फोन पे छोड़ दो. फोन पे गूगल पे जो फोन में यूज होता है ना, स्मार्टफोन. You are saying you are smart enough. No. I can track everything. The laws had come in last 1 or 2 years. Previously there was nothing. When we were doing when we were building Android applications 5-6 years back, we can collect all data from your phone. You make a credit card payment, I will track where you are. There are fraud analysis part, we used to do the analysis in AI. So we can track who has done the payment and where, at what time and which location. You leave the cell phone, you leave the credit card, I will never able to track you in the digital world. तो पहले बोलते थे ना वो बंदा गायब हो गया, मिल नहीं रहा है. The same thing will happen. But unfortunately, in our day-to-day life, it is near impossible to do a digital detoxification for a longer time. We can do as a sabbatical for 5 days, 10 days, but not more than it because the whole system is built on it. So what we can do, we need to take precautions and preventions. What it has been said earlier, prevention is better than. So thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. And I would urge, coming from an AI and cybersecurity domain, I would urge everyone to take precaution rather than facing the problem. Thank you.